Hello there, welcome back to my channel. This is Cindy Makita Dodd. Free resume building websites that you can use today to craft your next best resume. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. A few years back, I posted this video where I showed you how to get a free resume online without having to put in your credit card information. At the time of that video, all of those websites that I posted were free. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they were absolutely free. That video got a lot of traction, a lot of views, and I have a sneaky suspicion those websites changed how they did things and required credit card information for you all to be able to download your resume. Today, I thought it would be awesome to give you all an updated video on new websites, new tools that you can use to build your resume for free. Yes, me and my team tested these resume building websites. We went through all of them, the entire process, and none of them required credit card information. A lot of them are absolutely free. Some of them have certain free templates. So make sure that you dive into these and keep in mind that these may change depending on when you are watching this video. Before I get into these resume building websites that are absolutely free, make sure that you keep in mind the areas or the titles that you absolutely want to have on your resume versus those that you don't. The resume building websites are not going to create the perfect resume for you. You need to know what inputs need to be added in order to produce the output that you want. So things like including your LinkedIn URL, having a professional summary, listing out your key skills are essentials that you must have on your resume. And stay away from things like references available upon request. You do not need that. A hobbies and interests section, that is a thing of the past, as well as an objective statement. Keep those out of your resume even if the resume builder recommends them. Okay, with that said, let's dive straight in to the free resume building websites that you can use today. Let's get into it.
The first website that we have is cakeresume.com. This allows you to create one free resume from scratch that you can download without needing your credit card information. I created one resume here, started from scratch. They have different templates that you can drag and insert depending on what you want to add. So I loved that it was very customizable and you can even click directly to edit certain sections. When you want to go ahead and download, you simply click this download PDF button. It's going to convert it into a PDF. And then you can simply save your resume. You can now see that that resume is done. I can open it and ready to go. The next resume website is kickresume.com. So with Kick Resume, you have to sign in. You have to put in your information. It does not ask you for any credit card information, but it does make you sign in with your email and confirm it before you can access their features. So it lets you create a new resume with AI, or simply to import your resume or your experience from LinkedIn. So let's go ahead and create a new resume. I can go ahead and click any template that I want to use. If you are in the US and Canada, I always recommend staying away from adding a picture or an image to your resume. It is not needed. So I'm going to go ahead and select one without an image. Keep in mind, some of the templates are premium. So if I look at the bottom here where it says square, I can see that this is a premium template. So I want to look for ones that are free, probably further at the top. Let's have a look. This template here is free. I can see that it's free at the bottom, so I'm going to select this one, and there are a few other free templates as I go down as well. So I'm going to select this to start. It's basic, it's a free template. I can then enter in my personal information. When I go ahead to work experience, I can also utilize what they have, which is the AI writer. So I'm going to test this out to generate content. It's going to ask me what my job title is. I'm going to put a sample here. And and it uses AI to come up with some suggested roles, responsibilities, as well as achievement and measurable results. So of course you want to customize these based on what you've actually done and actually achieved. But this is great as it helps to spark some inspiration, and you can just simply customize these as well. Make sure to add the company name, location, and then the dates as well. So I can then go ahead and add several more work experience sections. I'm simply going to copy and paste these from a template that I have here. What's interesting about this is I believe this is not US based, at least this website is not. And so it's going to ask you for country. You don't have to utilize that. I simply, where it says city, put city and state. If you're in the US, if you are in another country, of course, you can customize that. Always remember the rules and the general requirements as it relates to the country that you're in with regards to what you should and shouldn't put on your resume. Okay, let's go ahead over to education. Okay, so it says this is a good call. Premium feature added. Okay. So let's see which premium feature it actually added that I now need to, okay, so the work experience section with the free section, it allows me to add up to 2 work experience. So if I go ahead and add a third one, it then goes to premium. So keep that in mind with Kick Resume. Let's see if I add my education, if it will still let me do the free plan. Okay, so it let me add my education, and then let's see if the skills are free as well. Okay, again, this is a premium section, so it'll allow me to add up to 2 skills. Okay, so I have some general sections here. Let's see if it allows me to add. A lot of these are premium features. So if I'm just looking for a really, really basic resume, you can have a look at that. And then I can also just download this without any of the premium features. Download and share, let's click this. Download as a PDF. It's being prepared and it's been downloaded. So because I didn't add any of those premium features, it let me download my resume, and that is the complete section. So just keep in mind that this did ask us to upgrade for certain features and certain sections. So not my top pick, but this is another sample or potential website that you can use to build your resume. Let's go on to the next one, which is Resi.ai. So this website allows you to create a resume from scratch, and it helps you a lot using AI, which I think is great. And it's also ATS optimized or ATS friendly. So I went ahead and created an account using Resi. And when I go to start building my resume, it has some prompts that it wants me to answer. So it asks which document I want to create. So the resume is free. Cover letter and resignation letter are pro. So these would be paid plans. Let's go ahead and click on resume. How would you like to create your resume? If it's from scratch, we can do it from a sample. We can import or import it from LinkedIn. So I'm going to create it from scratch. It asks me, do you want to tailor it for a job post? I always recommend job post tailored resumes are always recommended because you can ensure that it is ATS or applicant tracking system friendly. If you don't have a job that you want to tailor it for, let's just go general purpose resume for the sake of this video. And ask one last step, field or domain. What field am I in? So you can pick which industry or which field best describes where you are at. I'm going to choose marketing, and then experience. You can pick what your experience level is. Okay, now it is going to take me through building out my resume. So let's go through this process. I'm going to speed this up in the video, but let's go through this so that we can see what the output is at the end. I want to test out their AI feature here. So let's see if it let me do it or if it's going to ask me to upgrade to a premium for this. So it did develop one bullet for me in this case. And I'm just going to hit apply suggestions. And then let's see again if this is a premium feature. We'll see that at the end when we go to check out. But for the sake of this, you can know that you can use those AI features. For the sake of just doing a free resume, I'm going to copy ones that I created already. Let's put that in. You can see it does give me some tips here on the side of keeping the bullet short, making sure there's punctuation, that it's consistent, and that I've quantified. So it's nice. I liked about this is that it gives you some tips as you're building it as well. I can click at the different top sections where I can continue to add more things like education, skills, and a summary. So I'm going to populate a few of these and let's see what the output is at the end. When I'm done, I'm going to click finish up. So I can see what my output is with the resume that I built with the free plan. Very simple, a lot of white space. So I love the format, how it looks. It'll also give you a score, which you can then go and adjust and make adjustments based on some of the information that they give you on the score. Let's go ahead and download it to PDF. And it tells me I have 3 downloads left on this free plan. Success, there's my resume. It is downloaded. Make sure to rename it to your first and last name. So I would give resi.ai a thumbs up. Overall, great website and pretty simple to use. It had everything that we needed. Just keep an eye out for some of those premium features if you are looking for the ultimate free plan. Okay, the next website that I want to explore with you all is canva.com. What I love about Canva is not only can you create a resume on here, you can create a bunch of free different graphics and designs. So it's an awesome tool. Once you have signed up for a free account in canva.com, let's go ahead and look for the resume templates. Under the resume templates, you can see various different templates here, and you will be able to see whether the template is free or if it is a pro template. So anywhere that you see pro means that that is the paid version of the template. You'll have to have a premium account in order to utilize that template, but there are a lot of them that do not require you to have a paid account. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to select this resume. It is free. It doesn't have the premium logo on it. So let's go ahead and select that and start to customize our template. So when I'm inside Canva's editing section, I simply click on the different sections, double click, and I can edit directly inside of here. As soon as I paste or I type, it automatically puts it into the format and the font, the size, everything that is consistent with the type of resume that I am building. It has less of the pro resume features, but it's a really great way to build out a resume, and it's very user-friendly, very easy to use. Think of it as like a Google Docs or Microsoft application, very easy to use. You simply double click and then you can edit the various sections. I can also move things around as I please. And if I want to add a section, I can go onto the left-hand side, click text. I can choose a heading, a subheading, or body of text, and I can just simply drag and drop it to where I want it and make edits as needed. When I'm ready to download my resume, make sure that I put my name here, and then I click share, download, and I want to download the file type in PDF. So you can choose PDF standard or PDF print. When I go to download, I have my free resume built using canva.com. The next free resume building website is novoresume.com. Novo Resume lets you build a brand new resume in as little as 5 minutes. So it says no credit card required, which is what we want. That's great. So I went ahead and signed up for an account using Novo Resume. I put in my email, and then we are going into the resume builder. So when I'm on the inside, I can go to account page. I can click on my documents, and I can either create a resume from scratch or see the resumes that I've already built. So I selected one yesterday. What's nice about this is they have different templates that I can choose from, different themes and layouts, and I simply need to go ahead and copy in my information, input my information here. Pretty simple to use. I can go ahead and double click all the sections that I need to add. And wherever I see this red exclamation, it means that that's a section that I need to update. I can also go ahead and switch templates as well. Any of the templates that do not have a star on them means that I can utilize that, and it is a free template. For those that have the star, that's a premium feature, so stay away from those if you are truly looking for a free resume option. So I can switch up and pick whichever one that I want. I can also then customize this based on the color, the font, the bold, the layout, anything that I want like that. So I can pick the different layouts of what I am looking for. If I want to add a photo or want to remove a photo, you can simply do that in the top panel. I thought this was pretty easy to use. And so this is one of the ones that we explored. And when I'm ready to download my resume, I simply hit download and it downloads it automatically without having to add in any credit card information. Second to last resume building website that you can have a look at is tealhq.com. tealhq.com. It's going to go ahead and ask you to sign up for a new account. So make sure that you have signed up, clicking that button. It's going to ask you to put in your information. And then once you have done that, we're going to go ahead and build out our resume. In the left-hand corner, I'm going to click Resume Builder. It says that I can speed things up by adding my LinkedIn profile URL or by importing an existing resume that I have. So for the sake of this, I'm going to test out the importing from LinkedIn feature. You don't have to import from LinkedIn. You can simply X out of this and build it from scratch, but I want to test this feature for TealHQ. It says LinkedIn profile successfully imported. And now I can see that it has imported pretty much my entire LinkedIn profile. So there's a lot of information here. I would want to go into design mode and start to customize this section. I can do things like remove certain things. I can add in certain things, and then I can customize it based on what I'm looking for. So for example, if I want to move my education up, I can do that. And you can see that it moves it in the design section. I can edit my summary and I can do various things. Also select the different templates that I want if I want to customize my template as well. I can edit the font, the accent colors if I want as well, the margins if I want them large or small. And I can also edit the date style. So if I want the long form date or the short form date as well. I can then preview my resume to see what it looks like overall. If there are certain things that I want to adjust and edit, for example, in the contact information, I will do that in the preview section. I'll click edit, and then I can remove certain things that I want to edit here. Click save, and then I can preview what my resume is going to look like. When I'm ready to export, I can go export PDF. It downloads it directly to my device without needing to input any credit card information. And last but not least, the very last resume building website that we're going to have a look at is instaresume.io. Instaresume.io lets you build a free resume from scratch, which is great. And they have various different templates for you to have a look at. So once I've created an account, again, signed in using an email, potentially Google, if I want to use that route as well, I've already done that part. I'm going to take you directly into the resume builder itself. In the right-hand corner, we're going to click Create New. I'm going to select a template first. I'm going to pick this one for the sake of this tutorial or example. I'm going to head back to the editor, and now I have to customize and add in certain sections of my resume, of course. So keep in mind there will be some ads that pop up. That's okay. Let's have a look at the professional summary. I want to test using their AI writers. A lot of these newer resume builders will have the capability for you to use AI to help you in building out certain sections. So I can say use AI writer. It's going to ask me what my job title is, and I can say generate with AI. It says this feature is a paid service, but we provide a generous 3 free credits per account to generate using AI. And then for them, you can buy more credits if you want to continue using that feature. So keep that in mind if you are truly looking for a free option. So it created a great professional summary here. I think a lot of this is in alignment with what an account executive would do. Make sure that it is hyper relevant to your role and what you are ultimately looking for. Let me add employment history. Job title, employer. I'm going to populate this for the sake of this example, and we can see what the final output looks like. Okay, so I've added the summary, work experience, skills, and education. A few other sections it lets me add is I can do a custom section if I like. So that would mean I need to edit exactly what that title is of that section. Maybe I want to add in a section that's courses or languages, etc. Whatever that looks like for you, you can customize that section. And then when I am ready and done, I can click download PDF, and it downloads automatically to my device without entering any credit card information. Success!
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you found this video useful on free resume building websites to craft your next best resume. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel for more videos like these to help you level up in your career and in your life. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.